Demonstrators from the far-right British National Party have protested outside the Old Bailey courthouse in London, where the murder trial of two men accused of butchering a British soldier on the streets of London is due to begin this week.
A tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. If they're guilty, hang them high.
Britons of Nigerian descent Michael Adebolayo and Michael Adebowale are expected to plead not guilty to the murder of Lee Rigby, conspiracy to murder a police officer, and the attempted murder of a police officer. However, at the time of the killing, the men were quoted as saying they attacked Rigby as revenge for killing Muslims in Afghanistan. BNP leader Nick Griffin said the government should do more to control immigration and what he calls the Islamification of Britain. He wants the death penalty to be reinstated if the pair are found guilty.
The simple truth is that Lee Rigby hadn't been murdered if successive British politicians hadn't lost control of our borders and hadn't allowed Saudi Arabia in particular to pour money in to radicalising the Muslim community in Britain. The second angle that we're here for is to point out that even if those two men are found guilty, there's no prospect of justice being done, because the only justice in this case for Lee Rigby's murderers should be capital punishment, and it's not available.
Griffin's BNP party is calling for a ban on new mosques being built with what he claims is an influx of Saudi money.
I think there needs to be an immediate ban on the building of mosques, and in particular, looking at what's being done with Saudi Arabian money. It's an extremist Wahhabi state. It's financed most of the mosques in Britain. They need shutting. And every last imam and preacher who's financed with Saudi Arabian money needs expelling from this country before they radicalise more men like the alleged killers of Lee Rigby.
A handful of veterans were present at the protest, including Adam Lee, a veteran from the Royal Anglian Regiment, who said the military community still can't quite believe what happened.
Shocking, just pure anger, you know. It's just you go and you sacrifice a great deal of your time and your life for your country and the people in your country, and the fact that people don't respect you and they're willing to just slaughter you in the street after what you've done, I think is a disgrace to this country and to the people who serve it.
Other BNP protesters denied they were inciting racial hatred, but felt they needed to speak up.
People will be saying that we shouldn't be here today, you know, because we're stirring up racial hatred or whatever, but, you know, these are the people that are stirring up the racial hatred by, you know, attacking our troops in broad daylight. You know, we just want to have a say, really. As I say, you know, there's no violence going on here.
Drummer Lee Rigby, aged 25, a veteran of the Afghan War, was killed on the 22nd of May, not far from an army barracks in Woolwich, southeast London, a murder that provoked disgust and fears of an anti-Muslim backlash.